Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our post-match press conference for our game against Manchester United. As always, please raise your hand and we'll try to get to as many of you as possible. We'll start with Gary Cottrell. Gary.
Thanks, Simon. Hello, Jose. Not the result you wanted, obviously. The team who are very good away from home at the moment. The records show that. But you can't fault the effort, I'm sure, and plenty of chances as well.
You said played against the team, got a very good away record. You can't fault the effort of your team either, though.
I didn't listen to your question very well, but I tried to understand from Simon. Yeah, they have a fantastic record away. And why? Because they are a very good team. But is the kind of defeat where I'm not going home upset with my players. They gave what they can, and they gave it into difficult situations. When they scored the first goal and when they scored the second goal, our best chances in the game were after they scored the first goal and they scored the second goal, which shows that mentally, emotionally, the team was strong, was committed, was obviously fighting to win the match. So I don't want to go very, very deep on my analyze. Just simply, as you say, if meant to a very good team that won. Give also my compliments to a team that lost, but full of players, full of professionals, that they gave everything they had to try to get, of course, a different result that, in my opinion, we would deserve.
Jerry Cox.
Hi, Jose. You said on the TV interviews you thought Paul Pogba should have gone a red card for an elbow.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when I was asked by one of your colleagues to comment the goal, I told to comment the goal, let's be deeply honest and comment on everything. And to comment on everything was to start comment on that action that was also very, very doubtful. In this moment in football, the decision is not uniform. The decisions are very doubtful. You never know when this is a red card, this is not a red card, this is an offside, this is not an offside, this is a goal, this is not a goal. So I didn't come to my post-match questions and answers with that in mind. Was one of your colleagues that the first question that put to me was to speak about the disallowed goal, and was when I told before that happened.
Paul Jiggins.
Hi, Jose. There's been a debate on the TV after the game where some of the pundits have said that Spurs there's a soft touch about Spurs that has been there since before you arrived. Do you agree with that? And are you now seeing that, having seen your team sort of throw away a number of leads?
The pundits, they can say what they want. Many times, of course, right, and sometimes wrong, but that's the nature of the job. I can't say what I think. You know that. You sometimes want to bring me to deep questions, to deep analysis, but then when I go, I realize that I cannot go. So this is a kind of debate for pundits, journalists to have. Is much more difficult for me to go into that. I would say that one thing is opinions, another thing is facts, and opinions can be discussed, but facts, they cannot be discussed. So if you go to certain numbers, to certain stats, you arrive into conclusions, facts, and then of course pundits, people with experience, with vision, with knowledge. They can have the opinions they want. Many times I would agree, other times I would disagree, but I don't want to go into that debate.
Okay, John Cross to finish.
It's to finish.
Yeah.
I will not let them finish.
John.
Okay. Jose, can I just ask you what your view of the Son incident was? Did you think that was? Did you think the officials between them got that decision right? And then also just to follow up on that, is the top four still within your grasp? There's still games to play, isn't there? Still time left.
Look, first of all, let me tell you something. I'm very, very surprised that after the comments that Ole made on Sonny, you don't ask me about it. Because, and I told Ole already this, because I met him just a few minutes ago. If it's me telling that player A, B, or C from another club, if it was my son, I wouldn't give him a dinner tonight or something like that. What would be the reaction of that level? Is very, very sad. And I think it's really sad that you don't ask me about it. It's really sad that you don't have the moral honesty to treat me the same way you treat others. In relation to that, I just want to say Sonny is very lucky that his father is a better person than Ole. Because I think a father, I am a father, I think a father, you have always to feed your kids, doesn't matter what they do. If you have to steal to feed your kids, you steal. I'm very, very disappointed. And because with me, like we say in Portugal, bread is bread and cheese is cheese, I told already Ole what I think about his comments. And I have to tell you that I'm very, very disappointed that in 5, 6, 7 questions, you ignore the dimension of that comment.
Thank you, guys.